Oh yeah, yeah. Did I beat? Oh yeah, yeah. Will I be, baby? I'm a boy in a fete, I enter in a select people talk, put it again. Like a bottle around when they see me, they find it, talk, put it again. I came into my blessing, and the blessing be interesting, let me just be interesting. Bonnie Mona, happy my worry, mama, ask me, let me give it, nothing, say, Mona, stop it.
Good morning, guys. Una morning. How everybody they do? I hope so. They do fine. I'm in Anthony. I get something where I want to discuss. You know, now as I'm talking to you, the West African Examination Council or the International Examination, what they call WAS, it go on. That's Sierra Leone, Liberia, and I think the other English-speaking West African countries. But there is one great concern where I want to bring up about waiting I don't discover for say they happen in Sierra Leone. You know, it's sad. In 1999, I've been in a news site, Bo. Now one street where they call Pessima Street. I was living around Pessima Street, a new site, and when I finished my basic certificate examination or Beke, I took my result. I can go to one man, Reverend Rogers. They call him Reverend V.S. Vandy Rogers, somewhere like that. If you when I were able, if I remember that church where they Jabwema, what they call the Rogers Memorial. Rogers Memorial. Now that Monday, now in name, now one of the pioneer of the Methodist Church in Sierra Leone. He's one of the pioneer of the Methodist Church in Sierra Leone. May his soul rest in peace. He don't pass away. So I carried my result to this man here after where I don't sit my examination for make these guys see this result. And the guy said something. After congratulating me, he look at me and say, the educational system in our country is rubbish. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I don't just know. Waiting the institution, waiting the schools, then they teach the beginning nowadays. He said, now we on time, in our own days, if you dare up to standard 3 or standard 4, you have enough education, you know how to read and write, and you can even graduate from that level, make it become a clerk. Now, some of them British control institution. He said, because the education was he said, waiting we be they do now standard 2, standard 3, standard 4. He said, now they do now the SSS level, because those days was when the 6334 came into being very new recently, because 6334 now Sierra Leone, what they say, because 6 years primary school, 3 years junior high school, 3 years senior high school, that thing, it first kicked up around 1995 and 96. Now they actually begin for implementing. I can still remember that. Now man, they make that comment there. He said, because the students then, they are all rubbish. He said, many of them, they don't even know how to read and write. This was in the 90s. And those days, we were performing at our best. Now in that man, they talk that thing there. And if I can look back today, I'm going to tell you that the school system is more rubbish. Even though then they say we'll get quality free education in Sierra Leone, but it is more damn rubbish than waiting that man they been saw in 1996 or 99, 96 within those days. Imagine, we have free quality education. Now that now in the statement say, now in the writing book. And we have educated people, then PhD, doctors and whosoever, then they channel this thing here. Now then they before this thing here. But at the end of the day, the education, me again, me picking now why they talk to you, so me picking them in that country. It is sit was forget about the flag where they are the background. I'm a Liberian, I'm a Sierra Leonean. I belongs to both countries. Me picking the seat was right now. The school, the institution, the government me talk for say picking and not for go do camping because the yana they bad thing they happen picking and they study here and there. But the institution, there's a syndicate. Sierra Leone institution, the educational institution, there is a syndicate. Every day when me picking they go sit in another place there. Every day, what them picking and they go see. They invigilator, then they take money in their hand. Even then they talk for semen, they don't get syndicate. But yesterday, they pay down money while they get the picking in lunch, they cry, and they go hungry. Because if you don't pay, they know they allow them for me to see that examination. Yesterday, where you see geography, they pay 100 leons. All the other days, then they want a seat. Now 500 they pay. Yesterday, now 2 paper geography get the practical or whatsoever beginning 1 paper here. And now 100 now in that picking they go pay. Now 100 they go pay. And I ask her, it still ask me for more money because if you don't go give money, they're not the one. Where's the free and quality education stand in? The government get to say something. But on the fee, then put the invigilator, but people are so corrupt that they are not being able to implement anything what the government is saying. And they ask our government now, Sierra Leone. Men get now some we they go back. We get for go back, we get for go undercover, we they discover some of this year, we get for they expose them. Corruption in that country there is in the core of the society. The government get for try so hard, people then get for dinner power, few people there. The one and what we know, what they few that they try, but the effort they go in vain. Before this examination started, they talk for semi picking and not go camping, but they camping right now. Then at that camping, then so then they thief them property, other one and they thief them phone and they thief them slippers and they thief everything at their hand. But because the one now it's like they arrange. Now the failures rate is so great in that country there. Education. People that what they did at the teaching field, we for no for say we are sacrificing for humanity. We sacrifice for humanity. Not to teacher work, not to work, I get for make you get big gentry, then get syndicate, then get them kind of curriculum or extra classes. They want to do what not the real institution, they not they teach anymore. They never teach anymore. In those days, where we they attend CKC or what they attend Methodist Boys High School because I called myself like a kind of educational prostitute in that country. There, I attend over 5 different secondary schools before I go even able for reach me worst level because of this situation, you know, the destabilization because of the war here and there. I passed through all the institutions and even from Bumpe High School. Centenary, Bo Commercial Secondary School, blah, 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 all those things. I passed there. So I really understand what I'm saying. Now money, they're picking it, they don't when they call them for interview people, that why they don't go get a certificate in university here and there. Why they hear it and they talk? Even for men and defense, simple CV. Then lack the credential, but yet we are bragging that we have free and quality education. Where is the free and quality? Where lies the quality? Where is the free? When picking themselves in that classroom, they don't even get a desk for men and sit on pan. Why would they use time? Well, time so we're not able for fulfilled. At the end of the day, then picking and go pay all their money, then they rig their money, then it's like me. One thing I believe in, one thing that I believe in. Make people then try for prove me wrong. Education in our country is a scam. The whole process of education in our country is a scam. And I ask people there, young people there, when you sober, look for a tertiary, something where you get for do for yourself, make it become self-employed. Because if you depend for say, I go university, I come back, I get for go get degree, then later I get employment, I lie. You know how many graduate, what are they on kush right now? Then they take drugs. Education in our country is a scam because when you don't spend all their money, then from the day you pay rent and pay for say you know the old age security. When you end up, you come on at university, you begin for take kush. All their money, then the way you pay rent, they don't spend at that place different. They want to the time where you graduate. How many people they able to get that money then they back? How many people they able to forget those money? You don't have no employment. You go come on at university 5, 6, 7 years added to your age, and you don't get job. Even pin code. Where you come out as nurse. I know somebody in that country where every day I talk to them. They don't graduate as a nurse for over 5, 6 years. Then still don't get the pin code. And they do volunteering job. Other institutions there. What require pin code? People that don't graduate, they don't get no pin code. All the money why you don't spend within the internet, they tell you end up frustrated. Why people they not get for go dying at the high sea? What are we really doing? We really need to take care of this educational system, because if we want to build Africa like the way we are thinking, we have to create an educational system that's going to benefit the people, make the people then be proud of it. And now, if you get whatever degree the commander he knows from Sierra Leone or from Africa, Liberia or Sierra Leone, because those are my focus country, you bring them abroad, they don't value. Now rubbish is worse than even the toilet paper. They don't want it. They don't want it at all. Because now look, they're picking it there. They're not encourage the picking for men and studying at the school. Instead, when examination reach, then they ask them for men and pay money so that they can show the answer men and pass. How will that person become somebody tomorrow? Now, this as the generation we are creating, we say, now they will get for left the country that they hand tomorrow for many take care of the situation, right? Reverend Rogers, Vanny Rogers, in the 90s, he told me, say, when you did standard 3 or standard 4, the education, what you gather during those days, is far greater than waiting people then. What they did now university, what did they do today? And today, me, sasa, I did buttress that statement. The education, it is worse than what Reverend Vandy Rogers said in the 90s. Because we will see the worst, we don't pay dondo. We don't pay 1 cent. Now, waiting you study, now you go with. Would that fair if fair? Some people, I know somebody said, well, today, and then they work at the government, at the ministry here and there. That guy, a fair was, a fair decade over 4 times. Now push in papa, where in papa don't tire for pay was fee. Now push a left for push and take, it go. Now in both school, now there be the attend. Me in 2, we started from 3. It fair was over 4 times. At the end of the day, in papa, because in papa now be big man, a big push and today, it don't take them position. It better don't big. That they enjoy money in that country day. But inside the area there, don't nothing on there. Asabi and we all grow up. Now me and you will be there in Pesima Street. Today, they are the big people in that country day. Because of the influence. Who that sabi you? People know what we they suffer with a bomb midnight candle from all parts. Today, nothing. The real, and I make me geography teacher one day, he tell me in a CKC. He said, you see, he said, who that they understand politics and then know how for wrong things, they are not politicians. He said, but those who have little knowledge about politics, those are the ones leading our country. And now for that make the whole country, they go astray. People are like that one, what they talk about. When me into eat now one plate, one no for don't, you know, sabi. Today now then they run the situation. Now then they run the game. Now they belly down big. But we wanna be the people there. The one why they in a class, up and they chase you for making help them solve problem. Today, we are still on the sideline. Due to them kind of people, then they're putting those kind of people in authority. Now I mean today with education system it don't go worse than what Reverend Rogers said in the 90s. Because why in self you know sabi, why in papa na pay, in papa pay for me, they will say they could easily believe for say you need for pay for make it go before. Now that kind of people that they now with society, why it build a society on tribalism, favoritism. Now so will they go down slowly with society? It go from bad to worst. But yet we claim say we get free quality education. It's a rubbish. It's a scam. It's a sham. That statement, free quality education, that is scam in that country day. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you pay, when you come out of that school day, you don't go get a job. All the money it gonna a kind of black hole, it go dump. Now I may you see say them about they on the street and they take push. Because the frustration is too much. We as a society, we need to come together for more do something about those things. I don't blame anybody, but I blame everybody. Because everybody's business is no man business.
I don't want to be that damn again. I don't want to get black again.
Not at all.
But the devil keep testing me. And then for the deep, I get drawn away. My home, I'm not blessing the blessing too plenty. Nobody can touch it.
Blessing too plenty, but yeah, you don't enjoy it. My son in Freetown. That's it. My daughter is Freetown taking the examination. And the people out there, they are asking them to pay money instead of them doing what they're supposed to do. You pay your money in the school and you want for them to teach your children, but at the end of the day, they will do nothing. When it's time for them to have an examination, they ask you guys to pay money. Even today, she's running after me for me to give her more money so that she will go and pay whenever she has an examination, because if you don't do that, she's going to be left behind and her friends will be going, because our educational system in that country is not about what you know, it's what you have for them to push you out there, because they don't care. The society doesn't care at all. They don't care about them. They only care about their own children. And most of those people controlling the society, controlling the institution, implementing this law that they are taking money from our children, their own children are abroad studying somewhere else, because they don't believe in an institution that they themselves they have already created for our own children. People, we need to stand firm towards this thing. We need to understand this and we need to act, because the survivor of the society is in the hand of the grassroots, guys. So that is a lesson that I want for us to learn.